Hey guys, it's Mike with Mosquito Bite Mikes, and it's been a while since we've talked barbecue or smoking, but it's the holiday season. I think it's time that we looked at a turkey. What do you think? There's a couple of ways to do your turkey, right? Traditionally, there's roasting a turkey, then there's frying a turkey and like deep frying it in peanut oil, and then there's smoking a turkey. So let's talk about each real quick. So the traditional way is to roast it. I mean, everybody's done that. That's tradition. You put it in the oven, and sometimes you put it in a roaster pan so you can free up the oven, so you can do all the other good stuff that goes in the oven, including rolls and side dishes and pies and all that good stuff. Then there's frying a turkey. Now, personally, I love frying turkeys. It's awesome. It's always moist. It's not the healthiest thing that you can do, but you know what? If we put that barometer on Thanksgiving dinner, that would just not be fair, and we would just have to have a salad. So that doesn't work. So we won't go there. So having said that, and not only that, but the biggest problem is frying a turkey now has gotten to be prohibitively expensive. Peanut oil has gotten to be over $16 a gallon. And so you usually buy it in 3-gallon packs for about $50. And the problem you run into is, unless you have a 10 or 12 pound turkey in a pot that it fits in perfectly, you're going to need more than 3 gallons of peanut oil. So now all of a sudden, or if you're doing multiple turkeys, obviously, you're going to have to add to it each time. So that gets to be prohibitively expensive, not to mention the time it takes and the mess it makes. So we're going to fire up the smoker and we're going to smoke our turkey. So basically, I've got a 12 pound turkey here, and I want you to look at something. We're about to talk about brining and what kind of brining and brining versus not brining. And at the end of the day, the majority of what you buy in the store, those turkeys are already somewhat brined, and all you need to do is look at the package to see what I'm talking about. So having said that, I'm not a wet brine fan. I believe that's just a big waste of time. And for whatever juice it puts into the turkey, it's just water, and it waters down the flavor. And I don't understand why you'd want to do that, though. That just doesn't work for me. So dry brining is another one. But it has some of the similar problems, and it's just easier to do. So I don't believe in it. I believe that what you're getting from the store is pretty much a brine turkey already. So it's going to be as good as it's going to be. The key is having some skills to cook it right. And then if you do that, then you're not going to have to worry about dry turkey. Make sure it thaws out properly in the refrigerator for however long, and there's lots of measures for that depending on the size. But a lot of times it takes 3-4 days, and sometimes more if you've got a 18-pound turkey, to get it all thawed out. But you need it thawed out in a cooled environment, like in your fridge, because you don't want any bacteria growing. And so once you're done with that, you take it out. You want to wash it good. Because basically, and even if you've decided you're going to brine, still need to wash your turkey good after you've brined it. And then the question is, what do you want to put on it? So for me, Thanksgiving has this wonderful flavor profile, from the dressing to the side dishes to the rolls to the sweet potatoes to just everything that's involved. And there's so many wonderful flavors. I don't really understand why you'd want to jack it up with some kind of weird flavor on your turkey, but that's just me. All right, so I believe in old school. I believe in going salt and pepper. If you just decide that you want to put a little bit of a mustard binder on that to get a little bit of a crust, that's okay. But my only advice there is to go really, really easy on the mustard, not like you would a brisket, because it's not going to be cooking for so long, and it's not, you don't want to over mustard it. You don't want to bite in your turkey and go, oh, that's like a mustard turkey sandwich. So you don't want to do that. So go easy on the mustard. Salt and pepper is my favorite. A smoked turkey, smoked correctly at the right temperature and at the right doneness, with a little bit of, oh my God, it's just a bomb. It's the absolute bomb. And you taste the turkey and the full turkey, and then you get that with all the other flavors that go with Thanksgiving. And I guarantee you, if you do it right once, you'll never experiment with that again. So hey, let's figure that out. Okay, so what else do we need to know? We need to know, I'm using oak wood, because I always use oak wood, because where I live in Texas, it's plentiful and it's the cheapest wood, and it doesn't try to impact your flavor. It's good hardwood. It's a good smoking wood, so I highly recommend that. We're gonna do, y'all know, if y'all have watched any of my videos, you know that I am not a low and slow guy. I don't have all day to to smoke something. I don't have like a weekend to make a piece of meat, you know. So again, that's no different here with turkeys. I'm gonna do mine at 275, 300, and I'm not gonna put a time frame on them because it's just all gonna depend on how big your turkey is. But we're gonna use temperature probes because at the end of the day, we want the turkey about 160 to 165 when we pull it out. Do not cook it more than that. You will do more for your turkey by not overcooking it than you could ever do by trying to make it moist by artificial means, like injecting it or basting it, which does absolutely no good. Another thing, people put aromatics in it in the center of their turkey, and they just think, oh, that's so good because they've got this thyme, and they put apples and all this good stuff and celery, and they think, and your kitchen smells wonderful, but none of that goes to your turkey. It's just all a waste of time and money. So just say no. Just say no. So anyway, what are we gonna do? We're gonna salt and pepper our turkey. You might put a tiny bit of mustard on it, and then we're gonna cook it until it's 165. We're gonna let it rest for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna enjoy it. No hassle, no fuss. That's really all there is to it, you guys. Okay, so did I mention that 300 is your friend? Happy holidays, everyone, from us here at Mosquito Bite Mike's. I hope that you get to smoke a turkey and enjoy all the trimmings that go with it, because at the end of the day, it's all about family, friends, and food. So thanks for watching, and hey, we'll see you next time.